And welcome back to Third and Inches. It's episode 14, week 10 going to week 11. This is our Jordan flu game of podcasting. I am battling the tail end of food poisoning. Collin is extremely hungover, if you can't tell by the bags under his eyes. Those are not Gucci. Those are skin flaps. And Dale to my right is still tweaking off that 10 milli edible he had last night.
Yeah, his eyes look worse than mine, I think.
No, I don't feel great. Like, I really, yeah.
You look dead inside.
Yeah, I don't.
All of us don't look great.
I look incredible.
Okay.
Yeah, you got the haircut?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did cut my hair. Yeah,
mad
big news.
ethnic right now.
Yeah, you look mad Puerto Rican, son.
What's up, boy?
I look like the picture on the logo.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
It is fitting, you do.
Dude.
Yeah.
It is fitting of the podcast.
I was getting tired of it, man. I like buzzing my hair when it's cold out. I like feeling the cold on my scalp.
Do people treat you differently with that haircut?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
How does the treatment
Mexicans
change?
do.
Oh.
Like I used to, when I buzzed my hair last year when I had the mullet, I would go to a food truck near my house that's open late all the time. So I'd be like coming back and I'd be like, perfect little sober up food, something like that.
Yeah.
And they would speak English to me every single time. And then for months, then I buzzed my hair and then, with my mullet. And then once I showed up at the buzz cut, instantly Spanish. And I was there with like other comics.
Like, oi, papi!
I swear to God, I would be there with a comic. He'd be white. She would speak English to him, and I would walk up and they'd be like, ¿Qué pasa? And then I would order in Spanish, and they would just be like, why do you sound weird? You know what I mean? And I'm like, I grew up in...
Those quesadillas, por favor.
Yeah. They're like, what the hell? I'm like, can I get some water? Right.
How do you say agua weird? Do you say agua weird?
Agua. Agua. Can I get some agua?
That'd be hilarious if like when you can't remember how to speak Spanish, but as soon as you shave the hair, like it gives you like clairvoyance. You're like, I can do it now.
It's actually really funny. So like, because I took 3 years of Spanish in high school, so that's where I got like the foundations of it. But I learned way more Spanish having worked with Mexican people, because you're actually talking about what matters. Sex and food. That's basically
the universal language.
Yeah, those are the only things we would talk about.
Right.
And I work for a moving company, and my client the other day, the guy was moving. His name, I'm not gonna say his fucking name, but he had a full Latino name.
Yeah, you want us to guess?
No.
Full Latino name? I'm positive Dale gets it on the first guess.
All right. Well, his first name was Hector.
Hector.
I call him and everything. He's got an accent. He's like, when you arrive, you can park in the, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And the guy I was with was like, oh, I actually did the first half of this move a few weeks ago. He goes, that's the guy right there. And the whitest man I've ever seen was standing in the driveway. And I was like, Hector? He was like, yeah. So I was like, oh, he must be from Spain or something.
Yeah.
But no, he said he was from Venezuela.
Not a lot of sun down there? So I could pass for Venezuelan?
I think there's...
He might be German.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, dude.
Oh, shit. You're right, dude. He's a descendant of some Nazis, dude.
But I know Venezuela, I'm pretty sure they had like their government toppled or something. Like he could be like one of... it could be like a South Africa situation where it's like, there's white people in South Africa, but like not for a good reason. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, that's interesting. Yeah. But I wanted to like talk to him, and then I remembered how it's like, that type of Spanish, European Spanish is all fancy with like the Vosotros shit. And I was like, and he's a client. I should be formal and use like usted and ustedes. And I was like, I have done that. And I was like, that's what I need to be in high school for. You know what I mean? Like
that conjugation
shit. I was like, how the fuck do I say that? I was like, no. So I was like, I'm not going to talk to him in Spanish at all.
Yeah.
Like, no.
It's usually not the way to go.
Nah, sometimes they love it.
Oh,
see, here's the thing. I don't think anyone likes when I try to speak their language to them.
I'll be honest.
Because I'm so pale.
It just sounds like you're making fun of them. They're like, what?
Yeah, and I took 3 years of Spanish, and I cared about it. And I'm like, not great at, but like decent enough where I could be polite.
A good.
Oh, dude, you should have heard it at East Austin the other night. Isabella was like, try and roll your R's when you say my last name, bro. And I said, Isabella Carroza. See, dude, that's nice right there.
Nah,
that sounded a little the beginning. Say, I'm trying to think. What's a fun one with a lot of rolls in there? Or maybe just like arroz, just something like that, like pollo con arroz.
Pollo con arroz. See, I have to like pause. It's like I speak like the voice text.
Dude, I was literally about to say
Translate.
when you speak Spanish, I can see it computing. Like, you're like okay, chicken and rice equals pollo con arroz.
That's the CTE. That's me. Like I gotta kick the cobwebs off the brain damage.
All right, bro.
I'm not out I haven't been playing enough Sudoku to heal the Texans' fall yet.
I used to when I was a kid. When I found out what I thought, was it Sudoku or Sudoku?
Sudoku.
I say Sudoku. I think
Sudoku is like me saying arroz con pollo.
Yeah, well, I would play my Sudokus, right? And
Sudoku.
So I had like a book of them or something like that, and they got harder. And like I did the first one, and I'm like, I'm a genius. I was like, I'm a fucking
never even played
brilliant man.
What even?
So fun.
You try and you have to have one of each number, but no more than one in each like row and like column. So it's like
it's a box.
It's a puzzle.
With 9 smaller boxes, 3 rows of 3.
I see my grandma.
And there's 9 mini squares inside those boxes, and there's 1 through 9 in there. But like if the 9 is in this bottom corner, 9 can't be in that column or this column. So eventually
there's only one spot for each. So you have to go through, and it gets hard and right.
Is it kind of like Minesweeper?
Similar. It's like the Asian version of it.
But when I was a kid, I would do Sudokus, and I realized that no one's gonna check.
Yeah.
So I would just put random numbers in, and people would be like, "Holy shit, this kid's on fire!" Like they would. Like I'm not. One time my teacher walked by, and I was just doing them for fun. She was like, "Are you fucking, dude? I think it's Rain Man or some shit." And I'm just sitting there going, "I have 5, 8 times." And I'm like, "I don't even care, dude. I'm just having fun at this point." I would just straight up lie.
See, yeah, dude. I was like, at one point in my childhood, I was like a weirdo loser kid, and then one day I was just like, I'm gonna play sports and be a bully. Like it just kind of switched. But at one point,
broke your heart.
I don't know. We should figure that out.
It's just like, you're a loser, Brandon, and you're like, no, fuck her. I'm gonna be a big guy.
But you know what? Deep down, you'll always be that loser.
I will, because
now that football's gone. Did you cry when you hung up the pads?
No, I was so happy. I hated football so much. I almost cried tears of joy.
Wow.
Because by then I had
You accept. Well, I was gonna say, I guess it's different because I was gonna say in high school, but you knew that you were playing after high school. So it's like, because I know that's a big thing when people.
I cried when I was done with high school football, but my last game was we lost in the California State championship game.
Wow.
So it was like very saddening, and then also you're like, damn, like I'll never play with these guys again. It's over and shit.
So you were a loser.
No, dude, no. The point of the loser thing was I love the beach now. You'll see when we go back. I love to fucking body surf, go surfing, do all that shit. When I was a kid, I was like afraid. What?
What is that?
I like that you think that makes you not a loser.
He goes, you're a loser, and you're like, no, I love the beach.
Hey, man, maybe if you shut the fuck up
I'm just saying, that's a ridiculous thing to say. That's a ridiculous thing to say.
Listen, it's going to tie back in. It's going to tie back in.
Do you like long walks on the beach,
dude? I used to, when I was a kid, because I grew up going to the beach, I would then sit under a towel. Like, it would be sunny out, and I would sit under a towel and play Sudoku for hours on end. Like hours on hours. Like my dad would be like, you want to go in the water? I'd be like, no. He'd be like, you want to play catch? I'd be like, no, I just want to sit under this towel and solve
He
these
took one
puzzles.
look at you and he was like, I'm going to start drinking in my 50s. he's like, this is what's going on with this.
Also, he should have taken that towel off you. You could have used some sun.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
It did
I think if you got it when you were younger, it might have carried through.
You know what's crazy? Yeah, you're like the only person I know that should do that little lifeguard thing on their nose with the sink. You know what I mean? Like every time you go swimming, I'm like, that makes sense.
Yeah, dude, it sucks because when I played football, I wasn't pale because I was outside all the time. So I was like, here's the thing, I was never able to get tan. That always sucked. Like I could wear, I could go shirtless at practice like everyone else, and I would still have a farmer's tan. Like my arms would tan, but not the body. I've always been pale, but I was at least, my face wasn't this pale. But now it's just like...
Yeah, you look sick.
I edit, and so I just sit inside all day. And then in the summer, it's so hot, I'm not going outside. Fuck that.
Right, yeah.
I am sick right now.
You are. That's what I was saying.
I am,
you do physically look paler than normal.
I lost 11 pounds. I'm 186 pounds right now.
That's
I've been this light since high school.
I'm 20 pounds heavier than you.
I don't feel good. Like my
insane.
stomach feels like it's getting stabbed. I took a sip of water and almost puked on the desk earlier. If you go back, I'm sure you can see it. Because I'm not feeling good, dude.
Damn, bro.
Wow. So, and that's crazy because It only lasts like 2 days, right? Like you'll be fine tomorrow.
I'll be great tomorrow. And the thing that sucked is I had a cool window yesterday where I felt good. For a little bit, I was feeling good. I didn't have to shit. I was farting again. I was feeling like a normal human being. I even ate like chicken. Like I had some like chicken I cooked in the air fryer so that finally I was like, because all I had was soup and yogurt and just like Gatorade and Pedialyte and bullshit like that. And then instantly I was just sick again today. And all I've had is yogurt and blueberries, and I have like no urge to eat. I just don't feel good.
You weren't ready, dude. Your tummy wasn't ready.
I know, dude.
That's why I drink so much, in case I get food poisoning. The booze will kill it on its way down. Do you think that works?
That's why.
Because alcohol's, you know what I mean? Like if I ate a piece of raw chicken, but then I did a shot, do you think
it would kill the bad,
it would kill the bad guys in there, Osmosis Jones style?
Possibly.
I did not know that's the way you spill salmonella.
Yeah, salmonella. Yeah.
Did you think it's literally salmon?
Yeah.
Salmonella.
Yeah. Kind of how it's pronounced.
Salmonella. Oh shit!
Sound that one out. But
I told you we didn't have a lot of topics today. We're doing pronunciation.
Okay. Hooked on phonics.
At required concentrations between 60 to 90% alcohol can kill a broad range of germs, including bacteria, virus, and fungi. For example, alcohol can eliminate common bacteria such as E. coli, Salmonella, and Staphylococcus aureus. Staphylococcus.
Yeah, Snuffleupagus.
Is this one of the dragons that Rhaenyra
Alcohol
rides?
probably did kill Snuffleupagus.
Oh, that's exactly what it is.
Staphylococcus
aureus.
Ew. Well, that's crazy. So I'm right.
Damn, that was pretty good.
Do what's and 60% it says the proof, right?
Proof is
how strong it is.
Yeah.
Right. So are you drinking enough alcohol?
I think the percentage is double proof or something like that, right? Like it's like 40 proof.
What is proof?
How much
100 proof? I don't know. It's something like that. It's weird, a math transition thing there, but yeah, it's
60% is 120 proof.
Yeah. Okay.
Pretty strong.
Yep.
What's 100? That's like Everclear.
Probably.
Right? What is there? What alcohol?
Some moonshine.
What's the other thing that's not Everclear? What isn't there like another one that's like no, but you know what I mean. There's one that's just known for being strong.
Yes, absinthe.
Absinthe. That's a thing.
I'd love to try that.
What's the one that makes you trip balls? Is that absinthe?
I think it's absinthe.
Yeah,
because they said absinthe used to be
sugar-free?
infused like with like weed and stuff like that too, and stuff. It's like what?
Wormwood.
Yeah.
Wormwood.
Synthetic wood that they distilled it with.
What the cum?
Yeah. What?
But like Edgar Allan Poe used to drink a lot.
Yeah.
Bro, that's what he was on writing that shit?
Yeah, dog.
Oh, we got to try that on the pod live.
Yeah. Just drink some absinthe. It's illegal like a lot of places.
Yeah,
right?
bro. There's not really a lot of alcohol.
So that's what it is, I
above
think.
120 proof.
Yeah. Well, but what happens if what if I drink a lot of?
Yeah, because 2 plus
proof.
2 is 4.
That's what I'm saying. What if I just have a shit ton of whiskey in me?
Yeah.
What if you just boof something that's kind of strong?
That could work.
Because that
Yeah.
goes straight to the bloodstream.
Drano?
Baby.
Dude, that might be the dumbest way to die. When like kids get to college and like fucking boof like a shot of vodka in their ass
You guys
and then they die.
boofed anything?
No.
I'm gonna be honest. This whole time I've been pretending to know what boof means. I don't exactly know.
Shove it up your keister, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, keystring.
You
No,
never
I
heard
have
about
not.
that? So what kids would do is they would like soak rags with vodka and then shove it up
Yeah,
their
like
ass.
in Blue Mountain State, the tampon
Yeah.
put up your ass.
Yeah,
what was it?
exactly, yeah.
What else is it called? I must know it by a different term.
Butt chug.
Boof
Butt
and
chug. Yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
Boofing. Okay, I like
Yeah,
that.
boof it.
What
Yeah.
can you boof anything? Like, could I boof a joint out of my ass technically?
I'm sure you could with your fucking loose
Oh,
ass.
my ass is gaping right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
After this week, yeah.
It looks like the eye of Sauron right now.
Wow.
I mean, you can technically boof anything if you're,
Yeah.
if you have enough guts.
you try
I
hard
think it
enough?
was Edgar Allan Poe who said, "If you believe it, you can boof it."
He was.
Yeah, I was gonna say no. I think that was the Telltale Heart. That
Here's the flap of the book.
He's off that absinthe.
I can hear his gaping asshole under the floorboards. Dude,
Poetic.
that is how cool is that though? The Baltimore Ravens are named after Edgar Allan Poe. That's really cool.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, because he lived in Baltimore.
Really?
Tight.
Yeah,
That's lame.
yeah. The Ravens are.
Are you trying
from
to tell
the
me
Raven.
it's cool that the mascot of a big, strong football team is named after a fucking loser that wrote a book?
He wasn't a
book?
loser.
A
He's
book?
he's like one of the
Plays,
only
dude?
American great.
Plays?
He didn't write. He didn't write plays.
Dude, why don't we name the Eagles after
poems.
Dr. Seuss? Why don't we name them One Fish, Blue Fish, Eagle Fish?
Because Dr. Seuss was an anti-Semitic child predator.
Oh, I'm sure Edgar Allan Poe had some really positive views back then.
He was a cool guy. He drank a lot.
Also, Dr. Seuss was from from San Diego, so it would be the Chargers probably.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
They should
Also,
actually
Dr.
do that.
Seuss, aka known as Theodore Geisel, you know that he was such a cheating piece of shit that his wife killed herself.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Yeah,
Really?
His wife hung herself, and he looked at her and he was like, How funny would it be if she was wearing a silly hat right now? And it's just like, yeah, this bitch.
Damn, dude. I used to fuck with him. That sucks.
Yeah, their kid
I
walked
fucked
in.
with him heavy when I was a kid.
Yeah, their kid walked in, saw her hanging, and he was like, "Are you my mother?" And that's where he got the inspiration for the book. Are you my mother?
He's a dog. He's a certified
Did he make Are You
dog
My
for
Mother?
that.
I don't think
Yeah.
he made Are You My Mother.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's not him. It doesn't rhyme.
Are you my mother?
The ones with the bird?
Oh shit, it's not.
Yeah, you fuckhead.
Ah, damn, I can't even do Dr. Seuss puns right.
Jesus
I was gonna go
Christ.
with
Sorry,
it.
what's
It's
his
fine.
name again?
Theodore Geisel.
Sorry, Theodore. Yeah, it's wrote by some broad named Allison Bechtel.
Whoa.
Some broad, huh?
Whoa, what the hell
God
is wrong
damn.
with you? Brandon, do you know what the Bechtel test is?
No.
So it's a test for movies and pieces of like media.
Oh yes, I do know what it is. If they can have like a plot line without mentioning a guy that involves
it's a
two
test.
women
It
who
has
have
to
like
have two female named characters have to have a conversation that is not involving a man, that does not have to pertain to men. And you would not believe. It's like 98% of
It's
movies
insane.
fail.
It's
like
insane.
almost none of them.
What about the female Ghostbusters? Come on.
I think that
Honest to God, you know what's funny is like, no, that really might not. Like, there's ones like that really, because like there might be like, we have to stop him. Boom, you fail.
It is a guy.
You know
It
what
is
I
a-
mean? Yeah.
that's so true.
Wasn't one of the Hemsworths?
Yeah,
Oh, Chris. Yeah, he's great
So-
in that.
so
His
fucking-
name's Kevin in it, and he's
so fucking
hilarious.
hot. I didn't watch
I
it.
know his character's name is probably.
Yeah, I feel like.
He was actually a big part of the movie.
Yeah.
You're right, actually.
Are you a big 2016 Ghostbusters guy?
I liked it, bro.
Is that
Oh,
when it
that's
came out
great.
this year?
There's
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was chill.
Did you see the new one with Paul Rudd?
No, I didn't. Was it good?
I didn't
makes
see
me
it.
sad that he's doing so with the black dude in Ghostbusters is doing like a really weird
Ernie?
commercial. Have you seen the commercial he's
Ernie
doing?
Hudson, is that
It's
his
like
name?
a sad low budget commercial is why it makes
Is
me
it Ernie
mad.
Hudson? Is that his
Yeah,
name?
he's like, come on and bust down the ghostly prices with me, Ernie Hudson from Ghostbusters, and you're like, oh man, all the money's gone. It's gone. I like this. I found a website called BechtelTest.com, and it has all the movies from 2022 that have came out, and it tells you which ones pass and which ones don't.
Don't worry, darling. Did that pass?
Let's see. Not on here.
Yep. No, probably not. I didn't see it, but
It says Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe did not pass.
what?
Did not pass. No surprises. Scream did. That's cool.
Okay.
No way. Top Gun Maverick passed the Bechtel test. Wait, so what is
God
it?
bless America.
The Bechtel test, some kinds, the Mo movie measure or Bechtel rule is a simple test which names the following three criteria. It has to have at least two women in it
Named, right?
who talk to each other about something besides a man. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the rule. What in Top Gun do they talk about?
The mom and the daughter.
or like, damn, we
Penny-
got to pay this bar.
Yeah, or probably she's just like,
Did you do your homework? And
Right.
then they
And
talk
20
about Tom
seconds
Cruise.
later,
Yeah.
it's Tom Cruise dropping down.
dude, how good was Top Gun Maverick?
Pretty good.
Okay, so do you like the first one?
Yeah.
I don't think the first one's a very good movie.
First one you have to. The first one's like Star Wars. You got to see it when you're a kid.
I get. I don't.
What do you
I mean, I get.
It's, first
I get
off,
the
it's better than
compare-
Star Wars.
No, it's not.
All right.
It's not a good movie, dude. It's
got
very
so many good
dated.
lines.
It's
Son, your ego's writing checks your body can't cash.
okay.
See, that's a
well,
quote.
That was cool.
Yep.
All right. That's one. That's point.
I
Yeah.
want some butts. That's a line.
That's a weird line. I didn't like that
He
line.
says, I need some butts and I need them now.
What
I
about-
want some butts. He's mad. He said, I'm going to have your butt, Maverick.
Oh, I
Something like
see.
that. What's another really good one? Oh,
have your butt,
fucking this one. He's like, yeah, you know, like the finger? And she goes, yes, I know the finger. He goes, sorry, hate when it does that. That's a great one.
that's a good one. I'm not saying it just is not that great of a movie. Like it gets overhyped.
You can
This
be my
second
wingman
one-
anytime.
This second one was immaculate. It was amazing. I didn't want to like it, and it was amazing.
It was
So
crazy.
good.
It was so.
Yeah, it was
It made me want to enlist in the United States Air Force.
There you
or,
go,
no,
dude.
Navy, right there, the Navy.
That's what's
good-
so
that's a
funny.
good
When
movie.
when it came out, people are like, I hate, this is just military propaganda. You know the CIA funded part of the budget for this movie? And I'm like, yeah, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
You see how fucking good it was?
Did a good
It
job.
worked.
Yeah.
I
Also-
don't think it should be allowed to be
Honeywell,
considered
right.
propaganda if it's just objectively true. It's like, no, that shit's cool. You know,
Hear me
that's
out.
dope.
Hear me out. We got a good movie, and now I don't have to be drafted.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
win-win.
How many people do you think truly enlisted in into the armed
I'm
forces?
sure I could
Right
figure that
after
out.
that?
Yeah, they go
Second.
fuck.
There was definitely a spike.
Yeah,
There
like
had
at
to have been a-
least 1,000 kids.
I
Yeah.
like how they like to people like to pretend that all of these gigantic Hollywood studio films aren't being funded by money from the Middle East anyway.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right. For the original movie, the increase in people enlisting that year was 8% increase after
That's
the
a
movie
lot.
came out.
That's a lot.
8% more. So that's like if there's what is that? If there's 100,000 people that enlisted,
8,000.
an extra 8,000 enlisted next
Yeah,
year
that's a
because of
lot.
a movie. I wonder
That's
if I can
insane
see
too.
that.
Because
badass.
you know what? That's probably the best movie to make people want to enlist to. Because every other war movie always shows, you know, like it's like that glorifies it. Like Goose dies, but it's still
Yeah.
a happy ending. He
Dude,
literally is actually in combat for 10 minutes in that movie.
The Navy was yeah. The Navy was seeing an alarming decrease in like people enlisting. They weren't even making their like 40,000 a year quota. After Top Gun Maverick came out, it increased by 500%.
See?
That's
That's how
incredible.
much better
Top
it is.
Gun. Top Gun single-handedly like made the Navy cool.
Yeah.
If you
Because
like
think
your
about it.
freedom,
Before
that's
that,
like
before
top
that,
fuck.
it was the Army. The Army was the cool one.
Yeah.
100%. And Air Force was like for the autistic kids. But Navy, after that, they were like, hold on, you can fly planes in the Navy? I didn't know that shit at all.
thought
I'll
they
be
were
honest,
just
like
swimming.
But prior to that, like when I was a little kid and I saw Top Gun for the first time, I was like, how are they in the Navy? I thought if you flew planes, that meant you were the Air Force.
I did too.
I thought if you were on boats, that meant you were the Navy, and I thought if you were on land, that you were the Army. And they're like, no, fucking idiot. And I'm like, yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense because that would be really stupid.
God damn, we need some
Yeah.
planes right now, but
Yeah.
all we have are boats.
Yeah, fuck. Where's the Air
gotta-
Force when you need them? And he's like, she's mad. Air Force won't talk to me. Air Force. Hey, Army, could you call Air Force? Air Force is being a real bitch right now.
I think, dude, they got to start rebranding though for the new generation. I feel like.
Well, we got the Space Force, dude.
Space Force is tight.
That's cool.
They got to change Air
Be
Force.
honest,
Not a
to,
good
like-
show.
If oh yeah, I forgot that was
Not
a show.
good.
They renewed it. If you were off, like let's say today they were like, we're sending an expedition. We have a habitable planet.
Yeah.
Everything like that. We're gonna send you on a shuttle. We're gonna put you in cryo sleep. It's gonna be 150 years.
Yeah.
Would you want to be a part of those?
Depends.
The next generation of people.
Depends. Like,
Fuck
am I
no.
getting my boys with me? You know, like, is my family coming, or is it just me and some other randos?
It's you and a bunch of random people. Maybe if your significant other, let's say in this scenario, you're smitten.
All right.
She's coming too, so there's,
Yeah.
you can make love.
Not a chance.
And one random celebrity is chosen.
That's okay.
Okay.
And
I
like
like
they're
that.
like, oh, I'm down. This will be really good for like my platform. Or
I'd take Kevin Hart.
he was actually who I was going to suggest, but see, here's the deal.
Yeah,
he's going to be wanting to work out too much. He's going to get annoying at some point too. You know what I mean?
And I
Might
won't be able
bash
to
a
get him.
dollhouse on your head.
Yeah.
You're right. Out in space, he can be as homophobic as he wants, dude. We don't know
There's
the
no
real
Prop 8
Kevin
out
Hart
there.
at this point. Yeah, dude. There's no Oscars that he can get fired from out there, so he's probably gonna go.
That's
off.
why he's going to space. Is he's going to plant the rainbow flag on the planet to make amends,
Nice. That's
but so he can host the space Oscars.
I forgot about that. I forgot that he got fired from that and everything. Well,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
basically. But yeah, you see Jimmy Kimmel's hosting again this year. That's what they need.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good decision. Oh,
He should
Oscar
come out-
ratings have just been tanking forever. Yeah, let's get the guy who's already done it twice, who half the country hates.
Does he do blackface? Both Jimmys did blackface.
Yeah, he did. He was Carl
He
Malone.
should come out in blackface
I bet he
with
will.
Robert Downey Jr. in blackface from Tropic Thunder.
That's yeah.
That would
It's just so stupid. I don't know why they don't get somebody up. Pete Davidson should host the fucking Oscars. I'm
Actually,
serious.
nah, I
Did you hear the news?
Bangs every actress.
Did you hear the news
Yeah,
about Petey?
dude, I did.
Petey Pete? Fucking Emily Ratajkowski.
That's how you say her name.
Yeah.
I don't even know who she is, but
The girl, she was famous because she was an actress, like a child. She was in iCarly a few episodes. She played like Gibby's girlfriend, And she got famous because she was the super hot girl from the Blurred Lines music video back in like 2013. You know the famous
sounds
music
like
video.
a Mad Libs. What the fuck is happening right now?
You know the
On
video.
iCarly in the.
So she was Gibby's
Yeah.
girlfriend. I do remember her as Gibby's girlfriend because she was like hot as fuck, and everyone's like, "Dude, how did Gibby pull this?"
Yeah, she was 12, Dale. So maybe don't.
No, but
describe
this
her
was
as hot.
12-year-old
bro.
thoughts.
No, he just
Yeah.
watched iCarly for the first time the other
You're right.
day.
I did come home and he had Paramount Plus blasted.
Bro,
in the living
okay,
room.
all right, fine. You want me to, dude? This guy, he's had sex with a 14-year-old girl in his lifetime, dude. That's gross.
That
I
is
was
gross.
also 14. But he's been trying to work that angle.
I haven't though.
That is so gross when you think of it. Like,
so
think about that.
gross.
Like, yeah, I had sex with 17-year-olds when I was 7. It's like, that's disgusting.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
the 14.
Ew.
The 14 is also just like, damn, I was young. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was telling Dale, the girl like wanted to like, and I was like,
Well, I'd
no.
certainly hope so.
No,
Yeah, I
said,
certainly hope so, Brandon.
You never let me finish, dude. You always cut me off and make me look like a bad guy.
I'm just saying, you're saying a lot of weird things lately.
I hate you.
And
So she
But-
wanted to do it.
But then I was like, no, like we're 14.
for the
and
first
we've been
time,
dating.
she wanted to do it. Yeah.
We were dating for 3 months, and then she broke up with me for a week because I didn't want to bang her. And then I had to be like, all right, I guess I'll bang you. And she's like, fine, I'll take you
Is
back.
this
you
what
pussy.
changed from loser Brandon to,
Might be it.
to
This
cool
might- we might
Brandon?
have found it, dude. We might have found it.
You got
Holy
pussy.
shit.
You got pussy one time,
Yeah.
and you're like, I'm gonna go lift weights. You're like, holy
He's
shit.
like, Brandon, stop doing Sudoku and suck my pussy.
Well, we did break up because I started getting really into football, and I was busy all the time, like going to
Wow.
training and shit. And she was like, you never make time for me. And I was like, football first. So,
So you were like Miles Teller in Whiplash.
I haven't seen it, but yes.
You haven't seen Whiplash?
He like plays a trombone or some shit, right?
It's the drums. Like
My bad.
fucking trombone.
Nah, those are not more different
fucking
instruments.
trombone. No.
There's definitely a trombone in that movie.
Yeah, he's gay. There's a gay
Trombone guy?
Oh no.
How did you know he's gay? Is
Nah,
he
there's a
doing it out
gay
of his
drummer.
ass or what?
There's a gay drummer, or he calls him gay. I actually don't know if he is gay.
Huh.
But
Wait, so
J.K.
why
Simmons-
is the movie called Whiplash if it's about a drummer? Does he get whiplash from drumming? Is the band called Whiplash? Why is there
there's
a
a
trombone
song? There's
player?
a song that they play called Whiplash.
You seen Transporter?
Yeah, with Jason Statham.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as good as, not that great of a movie.
That would be a.
Why did you bring up the transporter?
Sounded similar. I don't know.
Transporter one,
Why'd you
two, or
bring
three?
why'd you bring up the first movie that I forgot the name of?
Whiplash.
Why'd you bring up Whiplash?
Because in Whiplash, he gets so obsessed with drumming, he breaks up with his girlfriend because he's like, I just don't have time for you anymore, pretty much. He's like, I'm focused on being the best. And
See,
I was
dude,
like,
isn't
that
it
was
nice
you
when-
with football.
See, isn't it cool when people let you finish fucking explaining? And you don't
No,
look like
because
a
I
jackass?
didn't start my
Yeah,
sentence
dude, fuck you.
with a predatory sentence, dude.
You guys are setting me up, dude. This is a smear campaign. You know I'm weak
don't know,
right now.
dude.
I have my
We're not doing anything. You just keep starting your sentences with being like, so I got consent this one time.
Yeah.
And we're like,
From a
what?
14-year-old.
No,
Yeah.
you don't
Yeah.
let me finish.
Jesus, dude.
You
You
well,
never let me.
Yeah, you didn't let her finish either. All right.
Nice. I knew that was coming as soon as I said it.
Good job. Good stuff.
Coming.
Can I ask you guys something?
No.
What do you guys think about Kyrie?
Kyrie.
Yeah, this whole Kyrie situation.
So I have not. I don't like Kyrie. I haven't liked him for a while, and it pains me because we have the same birthday.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, me.
Very painful thing.
Yeah, me, Kyrie, and Gordon Hayward.
Huh.
Also Jason Kidd
Okay.
and Maurice Jones-Drew
Ooh.
and Perez Hilton.
You are actually
Perez.
autistic.
Yeah, that is weird that you know all
I
that.
Google it.
That's that.
You
that-
don't Google famous people that share your birthday?
No.
You're almost the most famous person with your birthday.
Yeah, I'm like 11th. I'm coming.
I mean, you dropped down to Perez Hilton pretty fast. there.
Wait, I think
That's
we've done
pretty
this on the
good.
podcast before.
Have we?
Have we?
I don't know.
No.
Jennifer Lopez, my birthday.
Oh, I thought you were about to say me. I was about
Amelia
to say.
Earhart.
On yours?
Oh, mine? Oh, no, this is still you.
This is mine. Linda Carter. She sounds important.
She was Wonder Woman.
Barry Bonds, dude.
Wow.
Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds on yours?
Michael Richards.
Wow.
Carl Malone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Full circle with J. Kim.
So you can go as Halloween as Carl.
Hell yeah. Richard Fox.
Cool.
Danny Dyer. He sounds important.
Sure.
I don't know any more of these. Now these are starting to get people that don't seem very
Amelia
important.
Earhart though, that's a good one.
That's a cool one.
Yeah.
When did she
Yeah,
die?
you
Maybe?
definitely want that one.
What if she died on her? She was ugly.
Was she?
Yes.
That's wow. I always thought she was hot.
No.
But yeah, that's because Amy Adams played her in the Night of the Museum. That's why you thought she was hot.
You're good at figuring out my stupid brain.
Yeah.
That was
She
pretty.
When's
says
your birthday?
Moxie.
September 16th.
I'm looking at his right now.
It's actually Mexican Independence Day.
Mickey Rourke,
Wow.
Mickey Rourke.
Wow.
Copperfield.
Damn, dude.
Oh, you skipped the most famous one. Was the first one? Old Nicky Jonas, dude.
Nick Jonas.
Jonas.
Nick Jonas.
You know,
Is that the main one?
who's Mark Anthony? He's a fashion guy, right?
Mark Anthony, he was married to J-Lo, I think.
He's like a
J-Lo's baby daddy.
he's a singer.
Is he really? Oh, yeah, he
BB
is.
King. I know BB King. And
You're thinking of Mark Jacobs.
birthday.
Who's Fan Bing Bing? That's a funny name.
Flo Rida.
Sorry.
You and Flo Rida.
Dude, I used to love Flo Rida as a kid.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did he say Amy Poehler?
Yeah.
Molly Shannon.
Oh.
Dude, David Copperfield.
Yeah, he already said that.
He's a magician, yeah?
I'm behind on everything, aren't I?
Magician guy?
David Copperfield?
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I was about to say you was an author, and I was like, no.
He probably wrote a book.
Eh.
So Kyrie Irving.
I was told once I look like Nick Jonas.
Right now, actually, kind of, yeah.
Yo, you know what's crazy is someone said this before that I look like Aaron Hernandez. Yesterday, I said that. Someone said that,
You
and then
do.
and Kat pulled up. No, bro, actually pull it up, zoom in. Like I'm not kidding. This poor, like I have the same nose, eye, and like it was like if you zoom in on a picture of
Closeted
Aaron
gays.
Hernandez, but see, that's a lie. That's a lie.
And all it makes sense, dude.
I look a
It's all
lot.
coming together, dude.
Especially with the buzz, like it was one of those where I freaked out. I was like, "Oh my god, I look a lot like Aaron Hernandez."
I could see too. You just waking up from like a drunken stupor and being like, "I killed a guy outside of a club last night."
It's a big fear of mine. I'm not kidding. Like, oh, dude,
That's a good thing to say in a first date. She's like, what's your biggest fear?
blacking out and accidentally committing double homicide. She's like, Aaron Hernandez. Huh? She was me too. That's crazy. I mean, I don't know. I think that's kind of cool that I look like Aaron Hernandez.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
Why
No,
do you
because
think
like
it's cool?
because here's the deal. Everybody always like when they're like, "Who's your celeb look like?" and they're like they'll be like, Bruce Springsteen, and then you're like, "No, the fuck you don't."
Sure, right.
But whenever it's someone obscure like that, you know it's true. Like if I told people I look like Aaron, they're like, "Who's your look like?" and I go, "Aaron Hernandez." People are gonna go, "Holy shit,
Yeah.
you do look like
Right.
Aaron Hernandez." You know what I mean?
Because he's not really like, he's kind of out of sight, out of mind until you say it.
Yeah, gone forever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
Hernandez gone
I've been told I look like a lot of people, and I never agreed with anybody. I agreed with the Nick Jonas once, like in some pictures. I was like, okay, but I've gotten
this
so many
vibe.
dumb ones
Yeah.
where I'm like, I look nothing like that guy. Who do you look like? You look like Mark Anthony.
He looks like poor Mark Ruffalo.
People
He
give
looks
me-
nothing like Mark Ruffalo. Mark Ruffalo has very, Neanderthal-esque features.
A lot of girls have told me Dave Franco and
Oh, you have,
yeah.
you have
and
similar bone
overall,
structure.
Yeah,
Similar
Yeah, same cheeks.
respect for women.
sure, yeah,
Yeah.
I respect him.
He's 5'6".
Is he?
Is he
Yeah,
really?
yeah. Small man. You know who he's married to? Allison Brie.
Oh, from
From
Community?
Community, yes. Annie. Smoking hot.
Smoke show.
Really short as well.
She is. She's like 5 foot.
Yeah, Dave Franco says, wait, were you saying Dave or James?
Dave.
Yeah, Dave's
Yeah.
5'7".
I would love to look like James Franco though, but
I think I look a little like James Franco sometimes.
Allison Bree's 5'4".
I do. I got crow's feet when I smile.
You look more like a skinny H. Foley from Are You Garbage?
No.
Oh,
No.
I could see some John Bernthal vibes for you, but like less manly.
Ooh.
God damn.
What?
Why'd
Is
you
that
say
not
that?
true?
Ooh, I like that.
Listen, I'm not into being mean all the
doing-
time.
I like that.
you
Pull
two
up
are.
a picture
I'm
of John
not too
Bernthal from
can't
The
give
Walking Dead or something. Because
Yeah,
I do
what's
have
a role where he's playing like not a cool guy?
not
like,
a cool guy.
he
King
needs-
Richard.
Because he needs to not be like, because you're not like, you don't have that like dirty look. You have like the similar.
He's thinking that you said he looks like John Bernthal from fucking
The Punisher.
no, what's it called?
That looks like Colin.
Let me see.
A little bit.
That looks like you.
I could see it.
That
I mean,
looks like Colin.
his schnoz is much more defined than mine.
Definitely. But I think you have
no, it's
similar.
the ears too. Look, we both have big ass ears.
I think you guys have similar, like you have very similar eyes too, and it's like your facial structure.
We just look
lips.
we look like we could kill a man with
Both
one
want
punch.
to kiss both of you.
Yeah, I'm like him in Sicario.
He's in Sicario.
Yeah, he's the one that he's about to fuck Emily Blunt, and then she finds out that he's the rat because he's got the rubber band on.
Oh, you're right. Wow,
Yeah.
I forgot that he was in that.
Yeah.
Did you hear he's supposed to come back probably for Punisher? And
Yeah,
Marvel's
yeah.
future
I
Marvel
hope.
show?
I really hope the Marvel, now that they're bringing in all this shit now, I'm like, keep shit fucked up. Like, I don't know how it's gonna, like, they're making Deadpool, and it has to be rated R.
Yeah,
but it's like they're still fucking doing.
They're Disney.
Put their
yeah,
I hope they know that they have an audience that wants to see the, like, if they make a Punisher, if they bring him back and he doesn't cuss, it's like, what the fuck? If he doesn't brutally murder people, it's like, well, then why? Why even do it?
I think they are, because Disney Plus recently purchased Starz. And it's like their adult thing, and they have this now setting where if like you have it on kids profile, there's not access to it. So I think like, and they put Deadpool on that and shit, and like some more serious shows. So I think that's where
Stars. That's a throwback, dude. I used to see, my dad had all those channels.
No, dude, Skinamax was the one, dude. Cinemax After Dark. They called it Skinamax, dude. There was always softcore porn. Me and my friends would watch in my living room.
Do your parents ever have like porn shit out, or like you ever find like some weird shit?
Oh yeah. My dad had like a Playboy underneath the towels in his bathroom. But my dad also didn't hide it. He would just have apps. It literally would be like hot chicks butts. And, and it was like an app, and it was just like you would just click on it. It would just have pictures of hot women. And like I just remember like one time I said, and he had like 5 of them. Like he had he had like the butt version, he had the tit version. I was like, you
distinguished.
Yeah, because he was too old. Like he wasn't Googling porn. You know what I mean? True. Like he was just like,
he was looking up apps for porn.
Yeah, he got an app, and he had little reading glasses when he would use his phone. So he would sit there like this with glass, and you damn well he typed. He would type with like this.
Yeah,
damn well he was like hot chicks, fat ass, Latina. Like like
he's like this.
Everything that our moms aren't.
Yeah,
dude, my dad had some crazy porn that he would just leave out, dog. That I would see it like it wasn't like in hidden boxes or anything, dude. It was like videos, VHSs, and also DVDs, Blu-rays. I remember I was like, that's weird that they made a porn Blu-ray. I thought that was hilarious,
dude. The funniest, I'm not kidding, one of the funniest stories I've ever heard in my life was similar to how you guys have the jailbroken Fire Stick thing. You know that you can get like the actual cable, but like back in the day, like everyone has like a buddy whose dad is like, I got the box, got every movie in the world,
right?
And they're like, it's top secret shit. I'll tell you how to get it, but it's like it's a real. You know what I mean?
I might swing through the window during the movie,
but they're so proud of it and everything. So my best friend, I would pick him up a lot, like senior year, to go play because he lived next to a basketball court. So I'd just pick him up on the way, and he'd be like, said his dad got the box one day. And he's like, he fucking loves it. So then I take him home, and I pick him up the next day, and he walks out shaking his head. And I go, what? And he goes, I come home from school. He goes, and this dude is just sitting on the couch, just watching porn.
But not jerking off?
And he said he was just drinking. He would drink like fucking like Natty Ice or whatever, or something like that.
Oh my god!
And he's just fucking like sitting there just drinking it, and just like really like and he's standing there, and he's just like yeah, and he goes, Dad, and he goes, oh shit, and then he changes the channel and just turns around and acts like he was like, how was school? He's like, you're watching porn. He was like, what? No, that was a commercial. But just like just walking in on your dad watching porn.
Dude,
I did that once.
Really?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
I
nice.
was like, don't say it like that.
No,
I was like so young though that I remember I came out. It was like
you came
really early in the morning. That's what made it weird. Is like I couldn't sleep and I woke up. It was like 4 a.m. or some shit. So maybe it was just late night, early morning for me. And I came out and I remember watching. It was like this girl. She gets naked. She lays down, and then 2 guys just start double teaming. And I remember as a kid, I'm like, I had to be like 6 years old maybe. So I was like, oh my God, what is happening to this woman? And I got so scared, I like ran and I knocked shit over. So like I remember I had to change the channel. I was like, Brayden? And I like took off running to the room, and then he never came back, and I like came to my mom, and I was like, I'm scared, I can't sleep. And she was like, why? And I was like, Dad was watching TV, and there was this woman and they took out their thing, and both of them were just sticking it in her, and I don't know what was happening. I was like crying
on your dad like that.
I realized how bad now. I just threw him under the bus.
That's honestly, that might be why he's an alcoholic. Yeah. That single event right there might have been like, fuck.
Yeah, she's like, no more porn. And he's like, fine, I'm getting loaded.
Hope you like 2 p.m. beers, baby.
Wow. Yeah.
That's great.
That's
dude.
rough.
I had a friend that watched his dad. He said that he sat through his dad jerking off for like his whole session because there was nowhere. It wasn't a big house. There was nowhere else for him to go, and his dad didn't know he was home from school, and he was like, "Dude, I could just hear my dad jerking off for 30 minutes straight."
Oh, that's so long.
That's way too long.
That's a lot.
That's at least
that's
10
real
times too long.
These guys I grew up with once when we were like in 8th grade, they were on a camping trip or something, and they were sleeping in like the same tent. Like it was like a big tent. And the one guy said that he was asleep. He woke up in the middle of the night, and he heard the other guy playing Balloons Tower Defense with volume really loud. But he was doing that to cover up the fact that he was jacking off. Right next to this guy, like in a sleeping bag. But the funny part is it just looks like he's jacking off 2 balloons.
He's just like, woohoo, pop. And she's like, shh, 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 shh.
Oh, man. I used to, that's always fun.
Were you guys one of those kids that like jerked off with your friends?
No, we would like
no.
watch porn, like I said, on the TV. And if someone like, this is before I would even jerk off. I just did it for the love of the game. You know what I mean? But like, it was never like we were doing it. If someone was going to do it, they're like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. But yeah, that's a weird thing. Yeah. They're like a lot of, I've heard a lot of people do it. They're like, yeah, me and my friends would all just jack off in the living room. And I'm like, that's insane. I don't want to be near my friend while he's jacking off.
Fuck no, bro.
Yeah, that's so crazy. Like,
I was never, my friends never even proposed that. Like, that was never a thing that ever happened.
I don't think I would be friends with them if I
don't think you propose it. I think if you propose it, it makes it weird. I think it just has to happen naturally.
I didn't jerk off.
Maybe I just wasn't close enough with my friend. You didn't jerk off till you were in high school? So you lost your virginity?
I lost my virginity like 3 months after I started jerking off.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Oh, dude, you were playing on fucking easy mode. Jesus Christ. You were speed running sex. What the fuck? What the hell?
Yeah. When did you start jacking off?
I started jerking. I started jacking off after I had my penis touched for the first time, and then I was like, "Whoa, that was incredible."
How old were you?
I think I was like 13, maybe.
Wow. I think I started.
You're over here fucking judging me.
I started when I was like 12.
I didn't have sex though.
I started in 7th grade.
7th grade.
I just like
I feel like that's fair age.
Yeah, I didn't know it was like a thing, and then
dude, how crazy is that for other 7th graders? Like, think about that. Like, if like a girl in 7th grade, she has no idea that all these guys around here have started jacking off, and they're doing it multiple times every day
at school. I knew kids who would be.
There was a kid who jacked off at school once. Yeah,
that's wild.
And everyone found out, and they're like, "Fuck that guy." Go to the
bathroom, or was he just?
He was in the bathroom. Yeah, he's just in the stall, and people said they can just see his like foot twitching.
The old.
That's crazy. That's crazy that you can't make it through the school day.
There was a kid at my school who got caught jerking off in the back of a class one day in like 6th grade, and they called him for the rest of high school, like all through junior high school. His name was Jack Off Josh. And but like, what was crazy is I think the trauma, like, because he was probably just young and horny, and I think he like wasn't all there. Like, I think he probably had like Asperger's and stuff. The one where it's like where it's not as noticeable, and especially like 10 years ago, people like didn't give a fuck. Yeah. By like 8th grade, he was like, I'm Jack Off Josh, ha 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 ha, and it was I was like, this is sad.
So what? He's like that kid World of T-shirts or whatever on TikTok.
Yes,
you know
yes,
what I mean?
yes.
He's like, I run this city.
Yes.
Yeah. So interesting plot twist with that kid. He's a full-blown alcoholic now. He rides the train into New York City every day, gets shit, blacks out. Like, he'll post videos of him. Dude, he's like 21 or something.
Oh,
he'll post videos of him like he's like, I woke up in a bush covered in my own puke. It's disgusting. But good news is the bars are still open. And he'll just go on live and people just donate money. And dude, he was.
Is he? Are you doing John Malkovich?
What? No, that's how the kid talks.
Are you doing?
That's also not
Jack.
I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna. You almost got me. No, John Malkovich is like Eric Murray. I can't do it. But this kid, he was like at a bar, whatever, they had live music there, and he was like sitting front row, and I told you he just live streams and shit, and I look at it, and all of the comments are like, they're like, Josh, I am good friends with the owner of this bar. He said he would love to have you come on stage and sing us. Like, they're all trying to convince him to do it, and he's drunk enough. He goes, I know, I'm not falling for that again. And I'm like, oh shit. I was like, yo, he does that? Oh yeah. He's gonna wind up dead.
That sucks.
It's
dude.
wild shit. Yeah, pretty intense stuff. But
yeah,
do you guys see the kid James Henderson or whatever? Josh Henderson, I think something. What is it? Or James Droz was that it? I think the kid with Down syndrome who goes, "What happened?" You don't know it?
We are obviously on different ends.
You don't know this? Oh my God. So it's a kid with Down syndrome, and all he does is whenever a team loses, he posted a video yesterday. He goes, Buffalo Bills, what happened? And then he just roasts. He goes, how you lose to the Vikings? But he did it to USC. Oh my God. Yeah, he's a sensation. Yeah. So he's like his parents like found out that he was blowing up, and like someone reached out to him and were like, start selling merch and he can profit off of this. And I think he has merch. Like,
that's dope.
Over the past like 2 months, it started like when football season started. When I first saw him, he's amassed a huge following. The NFL's actual account tweeted yesterday. They were like, "What happened? How you lose to the Pittsburgh Steelers?" And they're like, "Dude, like I saw a comment. They're like, he's gonna go to a professional game this year.
That's cool.
He's gonna be in the locker room and he's gonna do it like with the player. Like
Meek Mill comes out and does dreams and nightmares, and then when we win, he comes out.
But no, you got to look at the one that he did for USC.
And to your defense, all I typed into Google was Down syndrome. What happened? And it immediately
you got to type in the USC one. The USC video is what really blew him up because he must hate USC. Like the passion that he had. Like it's funny because like it's all the comments are like, dude, you don't know pain until your team loses, and you open TikTok and it goes, oh, like because you can't be mad. You're just like, fuck, he got you.
I'm not gonna be. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find the exact one that we're looking for. It's like not coming. There's coming up with so many of them.
That's crazy.
The USC one though, that's the one you want to find. But I think he's blowing up. Like I don't know how much money he's making, but it's just so funny. It's just what happened.
Doing this shit on Twitter, or like TikTok, like what is he?
All on TikTok, yeah. And it's just, dude, he just sits in his room all day watching football.
Huh? It's
pretty intense shit. Yeah.
Pretty.
Try that one. Try that one. I think that's it. Yeah.
He's hype, bro.
Dude, he went, what happened?
Oh, this is hilarious.
Oh yeah, he plays football too.
And it's just someone made like an edit where he morphs into a goat.
Yeah.
And then he morphs. That's hilarious.
Yeah, he's the man, dude.
I like that too. I like when it's like no one's really making fun of him. It's like it's like everyone like this is cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're like laughing with it, not at it.
Everybody, because when you do the voice too, you're like, I'm not making fun of him. That's just fucking
it's iconic.
Yeah.
I thought you were completely out of pocket for your voice. It was actually pretty spot on.
Yeah. First,
I could tell. I saw the look in your guys' face. They were like, "Is he really doing this
I was
right
like,
now?"
all right, dude.
Yeah.
we got
That's why if the Eagles do wind up losing a game this season, which odds are probably it's bound to happen to somebody.
Yeah.
That video is gonna because we're undefeated, so his video of that is gonna hit hard.
Well, the comments are gonna be very mean from some fans.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that? So the whole whatever that, I don't actually know exactly what happened, but that FTX bullshit happened, like the crypto stuff. And so Miami has to rename their stadium, and Bang Bros is making another offer on it. They tried to do it before it was named the FTX, and they want to call it the BBC Arena for Bang Bros Corporation, but Big Black Cock Arena.
Come on.
That's great.
That'd be pretty cool.
That is the biggest win for Miami Heat culture possible.
Yeah.
What do you guys...
Mike Breen being like, it is electric here in the BBC. The BBC is absolutely insane right now.
That's got to be one of like the funniest but also worst names. Like I was trying to think of other, like it'd be funny if like Plan B bought an arena. Like here we have an electric match at the Plan B arena. Only one will survive. No, like okay,
that's really cool when they do the shit. Have you seen like when they're like, oh, we left the school will be the name for the school will be chosen by the public, and somebody floods in the votes, and then they go. Right now the winning vote is Schooly McSchoolface, like shit that.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's the funniest shit.
Now that would be I can't even imagine what it would be like to just have Bang Bros Arena.
That's better than the fucking Quicken Loans Arena or the Smoothie King Center.
Dude, that's
oh my
always
god, crypto arena
Yeah.
I mean,
so
Staples Center was hilarious. That it was an office supply chain before. Like,
right, but
I
still.
also think it's so funny that the Astros, who have won multiple World Series recently, their stadium is still Minute Maid Park. Like the fucking children's juice.
I kind of like that. Though.
It's awesome, but that's hilarious because like all these sponsors, a lot of the class, because there used to be like even crazier companies that like it was like the Danimals Arena, and you're like, how the fuck does Danimals own an arena?
If Danimals gets one, Bang Bros definitely deserves one. They hold a large market.
Yeah, Philly is all Lincoln Financial Field, Citizens Bank Park, the Wells Fargo Center. It's just all banks.
Yeah,
they gotta have something cool.
Citi Field, just banks.
I'm pulling up this article said 6 stadiums that accepted the weirdest name sponsors. What the hell? Louisville, Kentucky. Theirs is called the KFC Yum Arena. There's an exclamation point.
That's
in
cool.
The name.
That's kind of cool.
I like that.
I do like that.
Yeah, they gotta, if they want to beat us, they gotta win at the Yum. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's cool.
Don't yuck my yum. Do they say that at games a lot?
What?
Don't yuck my yum.
Don't yuck my yum.
What the fuck is that?
You never heard that?
No.
Don't yuck my yum, bro.
The Vikings were at one point called Mall of America Field at Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome.
Okay. All right. I like it.
The 1300 Smiles Stadium.
That one's scary.
It's in Townsville, Australia, for the North Queensland Cowboys rugby team. The Cowboys must like their nice white teeth as 13,000 Smiles was a local dentistry business that purchased it.
That sounds creepy. That sounds like a horror movie.
Oh, the Sacramento Kings were the Sleep Train Arena. That's kind of weird.
Sleep train sounds like how I got conceived.
The University of Phoenix Stadium.
Yeah, that one's kind of cool.
Why is that? The problem is the University of Phoenix does not play at there. This is the NFL Cardinals Stadium.
Right, yeah.
That is actually funny. Lotto Land? No, it's an Australian rugby. Okay, so the Australians seem to have weird names.
Dude, before I forget.
Livingston Football Club it's a Scottish football club. They play at the Tony Macaroni Arena.
Fuck
cool.
yeah.
Now that's cool shit. I like that.
Oh my God.
So cool.
That'd be even better if that was like in Sicily. They go, Tony Macaroni.
The Chicago White Sox Stadium is the Guaranteed Rate Field.
Oh, that's gross.
That's one
next to Wrigley Field, like the most iconic ever. And they're like, but we played a Guaranteed Rate. It's kind of good.
Guaranteed Rate.
But fucking, were you guys watching Red Zone yesterday?
Yeah.
Yes, but I was sick, so
the beginning of Red Zone, he was like, for Veterans Day, we got Corporal Kelly here, and it's just some random service woman, and they're like, so she's in the booth with us, and then a little bit in, they go, and she's from Detroit. She goes, so it's safe to assume you're a Detroit Lions fan. She was like, I love the Lions, and she goes, and he's like, and your favorite player was Matthew Stafford, is that right? She goes, yep, still my favorite, and he goes, well, Kelly, our studio right here is actually right across the street from the Los Angeles fucking arena, where the Rams are about to take on the Cardinals, and you and your family are going to the game. And she's like, yeah, and they give her a Matt Stafford jersey, and Matt Stafford was fucking hurt. Like they did this whole thing, and then 10 minutes later he goes, now he is a game time decision, and I was like, Twitter already says he's not playing. He was like, he's a game. Hopefully he played. So the whole point is they go, you can go see your favorite player, and he didn't fucking play.
She's a Lions fan,
and she had to miss the Lions game to watch that. So she missed the Lions coming back and beating the Bears. So they fucked her. Like it was stupid.
That's really funny.
Awesome. That was a good game.
That's amazing.
A lot of good games this weekend. That fucking Vikings-Bills game, that was tight.
Yeah, that was great.
I'll be honest, I don't know any team in the AFC. Like someone asked me yesterday, they're like, so what do you think Super Bowl is? Eagles and who? I'm like, dude, I don't know. Chiefs? But I don't think the Chiefs are that good either. They lost to the fucking Colts. You know what I mean? I'm like, their offense is obviously still good, but it's just pretty much Kelsey Mahomes. You know what I mean? It's like you're not afraid.
Kadarius Toney is going to be good for them.
He's going to be good, but you're not afraid. They don't without Tyreek Hill. You're like, oh, you know what? I'm not terrified of an 80-yard touchdown every play.
That's true. Did you see Juju die again?
No, I heard he got hurt.
He threw out the two hands.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he got. It was honest to God, it looked so much like the Vontaze Perfect hit. I was like, he needs to retire. That's two that have left him just baptized.
So glad I traded him.
Yeah.
You're right.
First response is, thank God. Who else got hurt? Someone else got hurt this. Oh, Zach Ertz is done for the season.
That sucks. Feel sad for him for that. I put for the Week 10 stuff. I was saying I think the Vikings-Bills game is arguably right now and probably will stay the game of the year. That was probably the best game. Dude, Brady's 2-0 since him and Giselle divorced. Was she holding him back?
Well, have you heard the news?
No.
Yeah.
She's on vacation right now with her jiu-jitsu instructor.
Oh.
They've been fucking. So she didn't leave Tom because of football. Tom unretired because his wife was fucking her trainer.
Wow.
What? Giselle's a whore. But no, I don't know that. Giselle she's Brazilian. But that's if that's what's going on, imagine what Brady has to feel like. If that is true, that the narrative this whole season has been like, this man really doesn't care about his family. He threw everything away to play one more year of football.
Yeah.
Imagine if that's actually what happened, that his wife was cheating.
He just came
He was
home
getting
one
weird.
day
Yeah,
and he just saw like 2 geese in the laundry, and he was like,
what the fuck? Yeah, no,
You're not a men's large, are you?
like in the movies, like they come home and they see the wife's clothes leading a trail to the room, and then men's clothes, and he's like, what? Yeah, he just sees a black belt, and he's like, no,
she's a purple belt. Fuck.
Yeah, she's on vacation with that, and that's crazy because 2 weeks. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, oh no, they've been fucking before, because you don't divorce your husband and then go on a vacation with another man 2 weeks later. It's like, no, you've been fucking.
Yeah.
You had to have known this guy more than 2 weeks. You guys have been fucking.
Yeah.
To go on a vacation like that.
You guys seen Neighbors where the dude's wife, like they bring not the couple, they bring the other couple to help
Seth
infiltrate.
Rogen movie?
Yeah, with Seth
Zac
Rogen,
Efron?
and like the dude's, I think it's the guy who plays McLovin's dick is strangling the girl, like choking her. No, all right, never mind.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, and I was watching it the other day. Yeah, there's like a scene. Yeah, it would have been.
I remember when they do the Robert De Niro thing. Yeah. That's all I remember from that movie is Robert De Niro
The
thing.
Gypsy Cat, yeah. Gypsy Cat doesn't, yeah.
That's a slur, dude. You can't say that.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It is. Right. They'll get you, and they're mobile too. So
we finally did picks this week.
Yeah, dude.
Did I win?
You actually had. Let me see. You guys tied, 9 each. So you're now at 58.
He's
you're
at
60.
Right? Wow.
And I'm at 49.
How many did you get?
I got 7.
Dude,
I got 6.
How are you so bad?
Because I'm
shooting?
behind.
Yeah, you're swinging for the fences.
I'm swinging for the fences, bro. Like I was picking like Browns. I picked.
Which one did you get wrong? I picked the Bears, so I know I got that one wrrong. But I picked the Vikings as well.
You picked the Vikings. That got you. You got Detroit.
I picked I picked the Lions, and then I didn't. I picked Bills. So that's where we swapped.
Yeah, and I was like, Rams, of course, Raiders, of course. I'm riding with the teams that have proven me every single game not to pick them.
I knew the Colts were locked this week, dude. And you guys call me crazy. Jeff Saturday can coach. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the second half they kind of fell apart.
They played the Raiders,
but the first half they were shutting them the fuck down, dude.
Raiders.
Don't get.
Why is Jeff Saturday that just took out Sam Ellinger and put in Matt Ryan? That's the difference that he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna keep that job.
You know what? They actually were calling it the White Privilege Bowl.
That's hilarious.
Jeff Saturday and Josh McDaniels. The White Privilege Bowl.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of is true, but guess who won?
Well, good for Jeff.
Did you see his speech though that he gave?
No.
When you guys were saying that, I was like, when you guys didn't have faith in him, he straight up said, he was like, he goes, yeah, he's like, I live, breathe, I my life is football. And he's like, and you know what? I might suck at this. He goes, I really might. And you know what? And then if that happens, I'll say, you know what? I gave it my best. And that's, he's like, but it's all these, he's like, but rest assured, he's like, I will damn sure give it everything, like all that and everything. He's like, I'm not squandering this opportunity. Oh, I'm aware that this is a good opportunity. And he's just talking about, he's like, it doesn't matter if I win, lose, or it doesn't work out. He's like, I'm giving this everything I got. And it was just a good speech. Like, I
still don't give a fuck because they beat the Raiders.
Well,
the Raiders are pathetic as a team.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Derek Carr crying at the podium, and then the fucking owner just being like, yeah, I don't know. And then they said today that Josh McDaniels in an interview said that he was like, yeah, like they said that I will for sure be returning next year as the head coach. So he already has the guarantee that he's staying.
That's
so stupid. He sucks.
The buyout would just be so huge because they gave him a fuck ton of money to come be there.
I don't understand how whenever I see an organization that is just run so poorly, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, how are you that fucking stupid? Like what do you call it? Yeah, they do that shit. It's
the Texans.
It's gross. It's gross.
How well could you expect a team to be run with an owner that has a haircut like that?
That is true.
I know. He is a wild guy.
He makes poor life choices.
What do you call it? Fucking dude, I saw a thing today. It said that the Broncos had just scored 18 points. If they could have scored 18 points in every game that they played this season, 18, they would have been undefeated or something like that.
They're 8-1.
8-1,
which is fucking insane.
All they would have to do is get just score 20 points. Yeah. I'm like, damn, that just goes to show how good the defense is and how absolute dog shit trash.
Yeah,
the coach Russell Wilson is. The whole offense.
Yeah.
Is just
oh my
disgusting.
god.
We should do the Week 11 preview and wrap up here. We're about to hit the hour mark. Thursday night football, Packers versus Titans. I hate this game pick wise because like both these teams show up at random times and also just shit the bed. I'm gonna go with Packers. I think they've got a little mojo.
Yeah, I think the Packers, because like I said, I was like, that's why I'm upset that we have to play the Packers, because I'm like, oh, they're gonna hit their stride now. So when we play them, they're gonna be a good team. Like I think they're winning. I think they're beating the Titans. And then what do we play them next week?
We play the Colts next week.
So 2 weeks or something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, Green Bay. I don't know. It's still gonna be tough. Like I'm not gonna be surprised either way.
Yeah.
Right.
But
it's a toss up.
Because dude, if Green Bay fucks this up, I mean, their season's over.
Yeah.
If they lose that game, it's
what's Sunday Night Football?
Sunday Night Football is Chiefs versus Chargers.
Oh, that's cute.
That'll be a fun game.
Yeah. I got Chiefs winning. Chargers just lost to the 49ers, and I think the Chiefs are a significant better team.
The Chargers can't win any significant game ever.
Well, and Keenan Allen's probably going to still be out. Mike Williams he's throwing to fucking DeAndre Carter. And
Josh Palmer or whatever.
And like 3-yard dump passes to Austin Eckler.
Yeah.
It's just, there's just not. And then they're also going to go for it on 4th and 5 from their own 30 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Like
Herbert is really fighting off just about every single bad thing you can have on a team. Bad coach. You're fucking all injured.
What do you call it? Fucking did you guys see the videos that in Dubai or whatever, for the World Cup is happening? They've been paying people to pretend to be fans of the countries because they're like trying to make it seem like it's lively and everything, because it's a complete shit show going on over there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because there's no one fucking lives there.
Yeah. So they're like, there's just videos all over TikTok of like, I don't know if the term is Arab or what, but dark brown, that ethnicity men walking around like
the Arabic guys
wearing like Spain t-shirts and England t-shirts, and it's like, and they're like, no, they're just fans of the countries. And I'm like, no, see, because this is the one sporting event where you can't just be like, oh, I'm a fan of that team. No, you're a fan of your country.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just, they're just walking around, and it's just so clear. Like, there's videos where like they can see a guy in one video, he's wearing a Spain t-shirt, and the next video is wearing an Argentina t-shirt. It's the same guy because he's got the same like hat on. Then like they're just paying these people.
I loved Germany,
and they're it's like, and they're flooding like people's. They're paying so much money to TikTok to flood these videos to make it so that the whole world is like, yeah, the World Cup in Qatar. And it's like
it's just a bunch of dude in headdresses with all different jerseys.
Oh yeah, it's like laughably bad. Like it's just clearly rigged. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Who do you guys got in the World Cup?
I haven't paid too much attention.
Did we pick teams we were rooting for last time?
America, dude.
Well, other than America, that's what we're saying.
I think
we're not winning, so we have to pick it.
I thought we were all picking like loosely based off our like
right. Yeah, you got to pick France
for Portugal.
France or Canada.
And France is good, and you're Portugal, but I need to pick. And Portugal is good, right?
Yeah, Cristiano. I mean,
they're still really good. I know France is still really, really good. Ireland sucks. So who should my team be?
Mexico.
But I don't think Mexico's good.
They're not. Yeah, they kind of.
I gotta look up who's really good for the World Cup before we go. Maybe I'll be Argentina.
Brazil's always good. Germany's always pretty good.
I don't want to pick Germany. Maybe I'll pick Brazil, but I don't know if I want to pick Brazil.
I don't think Zlatan's playing anymore, so Sweden won't be as dope.
The Netherlands?
Ooh. Are they really?
Group A,
the power.
looks like they have a pretty favorable group.
Yeah.
Yeah, the top 5 goes. The power rankings is Brazil, Argentina, Spain, Netherlands, Germany.
Wow.
Yep.
So yeah, root for the old Netherlands.
Belgium would be another one that worth rooting for.
Otherwise, I want to root for the Netherlands. I like weed.
Yeah, I might pick the Netherlands. No, I'll pick Spain or something.
Amsterdam, dude. I can't name another place in the Netherlands.
Yeah, Holland.
Me neither.
Really?
Yeah. What?
Said really? I wouldn't.
Yeah, the Netherlands is also.
I would have thought they were probably different places. Maybe, I don't know. No, I
it's
wouldn't
just
know.
same,
it would have. Yeah, I didn't.
Same name.
Either,
I think it would have fucked me up. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna pick Spain.
Cool. Spain.
España.
España, Barcelona.
There you go.
Brazil.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like Brazil's cheating. But
I can't
Spanish
root for them. They
are
already
white.
got women with fat asses. They've already won. You know, how am I supposed to reasonably hope for them to also win a World Cup?
Yeah, I'm gonna root for Spain because that'd be cool if Spain won.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like I don't want to root for somebody that wins or is.
You give me some conquistador vibes. Like I see some conqueror.
Well, because because I'm white but look Latin.
Yeah,
that might work.
Yeah.
Actually, because I technically am Spanish. That's why I look like this. I think Black Irish is Spanish.
Hell yeah. Well,
nice.
It's true.
Shout out all my Black Irishes.
True.
This has been another episode of Third and Inches. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week.
Adios.